Hi, my name is Nikki Crosby, and I am the Director of Marketing and Professional Development for the Garrett Companies.
My name is Matthew Griffin. I am the Chief Operating Officer for the Garrett Companies.
My name is Evan Brown, and I am the Chief Financial Officer for the Garrett Companies.
We are a Class A multifamily developer, constructor, and manager. We are in the real estate business, to put it shortly. Well, I mean, I don't know if anyone sets out to dream about doing specifically what we do, but, like a lot of industries, we're just a collection of people with different backgrounds and different passions, and we happen to come together as a team, and we happen to be very effective in this space. Our founder, Eric Garrett, has a long history in developing real estate and developing multifamily communities, and some of us have worked with Eric in the past, and over the last 6 years, we've just slowly grown a team that has become experts in this in the industry, and we found new ways to innovate, and it's always evolving.
I was.
Yeah, well, the way we're set up, we do a lot of work across the country. So there was probably 45 to 55% of our staff that has never reported to our headquarters in Greenwood, Indiana. In some ways, we had a mindset of working remotely. We had a lot of team members that just worked in various states, and our policies and procedures and even to some degree our technology was set up so that those folks could stay really plugged into the day-to-day operations. We could have a sort of a finger on the pulse of each one of those projects. So we had a little bit of a head start before the COVID event, and working remotely became sort of, fashionable.
I just think Teams was the glue that brought it all together and made it more, effective.
I think one of the things that really helped as an organization was that the technology was embraced from the very top of the leadership all the way down. Almost immediately after our work environment changed to being 100% remote, we were having regular team meetings that were being led by our company president, Eric. And so to see the president of our company embracing the technology, using it, and really supporting it, I think that really helped everyone embrace the new work environment because they saw that company members at every level were using it.
Certainly, there's been no productivity slumps. In fact, I would say that, the new tools that we have, File Cloud and Microsoft Teams have enabled us to be much more efficient at what we do. And also the access to information has been so much more readily available for us. I almost feel like we're discovering opportunities and potential risk that we were going under the radar before. From my perspective, this new way of working, this sort of remote workforce that has the opportunity to use an office if they want, you would use it like a resource, like a printer, really puts those decisions down into the individual's hands on what best works for them to be productive. And it's quite frankly the way that this industry have been working at the onset when this technology showed up. But like anything, people are creatures of habit. So we needed this nudge to make us all embrace this. And now that we have, it's like, we should have been doing this 5-6 years ago.
The Teams platform is probably the coolest software it's so simple to use, so intuitive for anybody to pick up and learn really quickly. And the fact that you can have your external calls filtered through the same software that you're basically communicating internally with, just a one-stop shop for everything you need. We had just actually signed up for a different phone system before COVID happened. Yeah. And we decided that this was way more effective and easier, so then we canceled that plan and moved our whole internal calling to the platform.
you guys have played a really key role in this. I mean, you were integral to getting our entire platform moved over to FileCloud, educating our staff on how that's used, being the support staff when there are snags. In addition, you are a component of getting Microsoft Teams into our office and getting us introduced to it. And then just your ongoing daily support, the ability to knock down tickets from our staff from all over the country when they get stuck or take remote control of a laptop and, get software updated, or just, there's a million little things that we don't see you guys doing, but we know you're doing. So it's you're a very important cog in our wheel for sure.
I don't deal with IT issues anymore, so I'm happy.
I guess that means we're doing our job then.
It's been really helpful with the volume of team members that we have been onboarding in the last few months. I know that many companies through the pandemic put a complete freeze on their hiring, but we have continued to hire at a very fast pace. And just knowing that we can rely on CisCom to deploy the equipment that's needed, to get accounts set up, get new employees registered and into the system quickly, that's been a lifesaver for us, because when these team members are coming on board, we aren't there physically in the office sometimes to greet them and show them around and make sure they have access to all of the accounts. So it's really nice to have that partner to complete that step for us.
Yeah, the ability for that technology to work and their emails to be set up and everything to seem very seamless is, it's at least half of our first impression for new staff. And, we are really grateful that you guys are doing such a great job, because, starting out where that stuff doesn't work really sets a bad tone. And it's really hard to win people back over if things seem broken or unorganized. And you guys have been able to keep that going really well.